good afternoon, good evening. So whenever you're going to be watching this. Last video we had aimed for 150 views and 50 likes. We easily hit this and we got 423 views and 57 likes. Good evening.
Good evening, Zach.
So today we're going to do another interview relating to his problems while going up the stairs and entering buildings. Spoiler alert, he is actually my grandfather, and so he's going to be telling us about how he feels weakness after his dialysis.
Here I have uh, two holes and two tubes are being put there. So from one tube blood goes and circulates through the dialyzer and other things, and after purification it comes back from the second hole. Now I have to sleep in a one position only for 4 hours. I cannot move, otherwise those tubes will disturb and will create some troubles. But after 4 hours I become weak. It is more difficult to walk. Many patients, they cannot walk, they have to go by the wheelchair. But fortunately I can little walk up to the rickshaw and I can sit there. Few things are necessary. There should be proper access, and that access should be either of the lift or maybe a good slope. That patient has to go up to rickshaw with wheelchair, and those things are not proper. It should be properly sloped.
So another question that I have for you is that how is your experience and what kind of obstacles do you face while you're traveling to the hospital and while you're coming back?
Yeah. While going to the hospital, I am not that much worried because I am fit. But after the dialysis, when I come, I feel very weak. So when I come from lift to rickshaw, so there is uneven surface, and I have to be very careful so that I can come up to the rickshaw very comfortably. Otherwise, I will fall down. So the surface should be even little slope so that it becomes easy to walk. Straight surface.
Especially if it is a hospital. So getting down to specifics, we need to know what kind of surfaces are right and which are wrong. So,
Generally, if you provide staircase, then the riser, what we call, should not be more than 15 centimeters, that is 6 inches. The passages should be like this, that it should have a checkered tiles. Checkered tiles means there are checks like this, so you will not slip. Otherwise, glossy tiles, shining tiles, those tiles, the patient will fall down.
as it's too polished.
Yes, it is too polished.
And we can't even have too rough surfaces.
Too rough surfaces are also not good. So in between is artificial checkered tiles are good. Previously, they used rough quota stone. So rough quota stone is not a slippery, and there are some tiles, they look like a rough quota stone, but they are specially made little rough so that one will not slip.
And now about pathways. Usually the holes in the ground, and this little flashback is when you fell. Can you tell some?
What happened? I was just crossing my society, I fell down. And that portion was very.
So, going to features, not only pathways and slopes can do everything. You still, people with weak ability to walk, they still might fall. And so, can you share about all the facilities?
Yeah, you are very right that only slopes cannot work. Slopes should be properly made. Maybe ratio may be 1 to 12. Then there should be a railing, it should be compulsory. Because a person who is old person has a stick in his hand and with another hand he can walk properly. In a staircase also, on both sides there should be handrail, not only one side. So at one side a person going say from left and going up, so he should have a handrail, and when he is coming back, so on the that another side will be also a handrail. So handrail is a very compulsory.
So, other than railings, we also need other features.
Yeah. When I was teaching in architecture, at that time I insisted upon certain things. One of them is this, that when there is a terrace and the steps start, so before the first step comes, there should be one strip of different color, maybe hard contrast. If it is gray or a black, it should be a white, so that immediately one can see it properly. Then there is something. So when he will see the step. The same thing should be in the staircase. In every step there should be such type of contrast strip of color, so that weak person can see that now this another step comes, then the landing comes, like that. Yeah.
As you watch the video now, and hopefully you watch till the end, um, I beg you to share and this video around so everyone gets to know and learns something about accessibility, as it's really needed in India. And please like, subscribe, and obviously share. And please comment. As I'm new to this, I need as much info and as much feedback I need so I can improve my videos. Girls, I guess with permanent disabilities. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Rights of Persons with Disabilities, Rules 2017. Clause 46. The service providers, whether government or private, shall provide services in accordance with the rules on accessibility formulated by central government under Section 40 within a period of 2 years from the date of notification of such rules. Clause 40. The central government shall, in consultation with the Chief Commissioner, formulate rules for persons with disabilities, laying down the standards of accessibility for the physical environment, transportation, information, and communications, including appropriate technologies and systems, and other facilities and services provided to the public in urban and rural areas. Clause 90, Item 1. Where any offence under this Act has been committed by a company, every person who, at the time the offence was committed, was in charge and was responsible to the company for the conduct of the business of the company, as well as the company, shall be deemed to be guilty of the offence and shall be liable to proceed against the punished accordingly. Item 2. Notwithstanding anything contained in this subsection. Item 1. Where any offence under this Act has been committed by a company and it is proved that the offence has been committed with the consent or connivance of or is attributable to any neglect on the part of any director, manager, secretary, or another officer of the company. Such director, manager, secretary, or other officer shall be deemed to be guilty of that offence and shall be liable to be proceeded against and punished accordingly.